Nigel Caliber.
Me hit the time.
Come on, man. Listen.
Bang, bang.
Most definitely.
Cheese.
We want to give a big, massive salute, a round of applause, all the love, all the everything. Big shout out to Diane Matheson and the whole Project 8 group for getting the NSL off the ground and getting it going. Because listen, 2025 was a where were you moment. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen.
April 16th, 2025, where were you?
Listen.
When the first ball was kicked in Canada for a professional women's team, bro. It's massive.
It's massive, man. All I gotta say is bravo miso, très bien, muy bueno.
Muy bueno.
Mashallah. Listen, I gotta say, mashallah, shukran Allah. Thank you, God. Oh, what a ride. The NSL. Oh, what a vibe. Look at these girls. See how they shine? Some didn't know, but we knew from time. These girls ill. They game refined. And they're not like the men because they don't see them crying. When they get fouled, they female lions. Oh, I don't know what. Listen, I just want to know.
Wait, he's on one. He's on one. NSL's got him freestyling.
Listen,
trust me.
Yo, they got me vibing. Yo,
it's a real thing. Like honestly, it was amazing to see. You know, it was amazing to see. Obviously, NSL comprised of the 6 teams: Vancouver Rise, Calgary Wild, AFC Toronto, Ottawa Rapids, Halifax Tide,
Montreal Rose.
Like it was absolutely beautiful.
I mean, to kick this thing off the way to kick this thing off, you never really know what you're gonna get. It's based on the market we're in. It's not America. We're in Canada. So again, it's a massive shout out to Diane Matheson and the whole league, all the support that they got because I mean, this thing just kept growing and growing and took a life of its own.
Yeah.
Right?
This has been a project in the. This has been a project in the making, to call it at the least. You know what I'm saying? Because with Diane Matheson, obviously, with their success or with them medaling in the 2012, hitting the podium in the 2012 Olympics,
right,
and then coming home and not having a professional league, like obviously for her now, once she retires, she's like, yo, listen, we have to have it in here because again, you have Canada football playing against all these other countries on the professional. On the international stage on the women's teams, and you're playing against countries that they're supposed to beat. You mean like on paper, like okay, well yeah, we should be beating these other CONCACAF members. Yeah, but these other CONCACAF members have professional women's teams. No, they've had it for a long, long time. No. So Canada is very much behind the 8 ball in getting this going. But listen, finally, right now, listen, we got a grassroots system in place and a pipeline that's going to expand. Absolutely. First and foremost, I mean, major congratulations. 100 Canadian girls were signed to this league. 100. That's insane.
Like, come on, man. Like 100 girls from all over the world. Yeah. And then they had 19 other countries represented that also came. But I mean, you
have 100 players. Like 100 players in Canada. You don't have to say, okay, well, yeah, let me go to the States. Let me go England or Italy or Hungary or Denmark or all the other places. They're able to stay on Canadian soil, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they're able to stay on Canadian.
That's massive, bro.
No, it's massive. But it's massive. I mean, to be fair, it's more massive for the next generation.
Absolutely.
Right? Because these guys, these girls now, you know what I'm saying? They got a place where they can see these girls actually playing their game they love, and they say, okay, this is an outlet for them. They could see, the end game. You know what I'm saying? And it's a huge inspiration. So I mean, who runs the world? Girls.
As you said it though, I want to also, obviously we're bigging up Diane and the group, but I want to also big up all these players, every single last one of them, because you lot and some of them as well travel back from being in Europe or traveling from other parts of the States and okay, no, I want to go and play on kind of soil. So you guys took the gamble as well to say, listen,
I'm going to be a part of this.
Yes, we want to be a part of this. You lot made history. You lot made history. Real chat.
1,000%, bro. 1,000%.
So, you mean it has to be one of those ones where the players are recognized, referees are recognized. You mean the lines? You mean like the assistant referees are recognized?
The coaches, the trainers,
the kit people,
everybody.
You know
Everybody.
The bus drivers, everybody.
The sponsors. Listen, we got to be recognized. No, I'm just joking. And of course the fans, because I mean, I got to let y'all know, 250,000 tickets sold.
Mad.
6 teams, 250,000 tickets sold.
Mad.
Like, come on, man. Like, the logistics behind it, man. So, just an overwhelming success. And, capped off with...
man.
Yeah, let's see it grow. And like I said, I'm not sure if we talked about it, but I mean, it's now got, I think, $5.4 million just given to them from the government.
Yeah.
Now they're like, okay. Now they're like, no, but they weren't really doing that at first. You know what I'm saying? Now they're like, okay.
As you say that, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. Because listen,
this is where we at.
No, but see that, and that's the problem, bro. That's the problem.
No, I'm not denying that.
But that's the problem because listen, with Diane and the group, they're like, listen, we need to have this professional league here. You have the government humming and hawing and humming and hawing. Okay, now you've seen it progress, right? You've seen, okay, yeah, you know, it's actually great. It's actually good football. You're getting TV behind it. Double that money. 5.4 ain't enough. Double that money. Straight up. Double the money for your hesitancy.
Yeah. Facts.
Real time.
I mean, you know how it is, but with these people, though, number one, like I said, is as an investor, you want to see something to be like, okay, is there really something there?
It's there,
Do they really understand the game the way they should understand the game? No. You know what I'm saying? Do they understand the success from leagues in Europe? They should, and that should be a good blueprint. So the bottom line is we're here now, and Diane and the rest of all the players and the teams, you guys did what you needed to do because the quality, we got to talk about the quality on the pitch,
yes,
right?
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
We got to talk about the quality of the pitch. I mean, amazing, right?
Yes.
So speaking of that, man, I mean, let's get into. I want to talk about the player of the year.
Man.
Yeah, listen, I want to talk about the player of the year. First of all, the player of the year, the top goal scorer, Delaney Pridham. All right, she scored 20 goals. All right, had 3 assists, playing for the Ottawa Rapids. Congratulations, Delaney. Salute. Zoom.
Salute.
Bad girl.
Listen, if we're bigging up a goal scorer, then we have to mention the very first goal scorer on April 16th in Vancouver Stadium. It was Vancouver Rise versus Calgary Wild. That match ended 1-0, and the very first goal scorer in the league. Very first game.
You notice?
In the league.
Tell me.
For the very first time, it's Quinn on the 21st minute. Quinn scores the very first goal for the league.
Yeah.
Quinn ends off the season with 6 goals and 6 assists.
Yeah.
But will forever be in the history books as being the very first goal scorer in the NSL.
Yeah, love that, man. I mean,
hey, listen, there's another record that day too, you mean?
Come in,
it may
talk
not
to me.
May not be the greatest record to have, but at the same time,
talk to the people.
Michaela Moore, a defender from New Zealand, playing for Calgary Wild, received the very first yellow card. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hey, it happens.
She got the first caution.
First caution.
All right, first caution.
It happens. But she had a good season. You mean as a defender, ended up with 3 goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not bad. It's not too bad at all.
Absolutely.
Now, that was April 16th. Obviously, April 19th, Toronto had their very first home game inside BMO. Listen, that crowd, we were down there.
Well, we were there for that, man. That was magical. You felt the electricity. I mean, again, you're not sure what to expect. But when we came down there, I mean, again, you're seeing the clubs, the grassroots clubs coming, everybody coming to support. I mean, a lot of girls teams and guys teams. I mean, just people just coming out. So, yeah, no, it was amazing. BMO Field, I mean, the amount of people that were there, I was surprised.
Yeah, the BMO Field was absolutely buzzing. I got to give a special big shout out to Desjardins because the activations they put on.
Yeah. No, they were lit with the band and thing, and they were doing the thing. Yeah. No, they were vibes.
Amazing. And listen, we saw so many, like you said, so many club teams down there, so many players down there, so many young ladies down there looking to see what their future could potentially be. You know?
Absolutely.
Love to see that one.
Absolutely. And while we're sticking with AFC Toronto, I just got to give a shout out to, I mean, this rising star, Kaylee Hunter. Yes. I mean, she started off the campaign maybe a little shaky. And, you know, no problem. She's 17 years old. 17 years old, coming into the league, playing pro ball, all right? And then she come and boss up the place. Ended up being our leading goal scorer with 16 goals and 4 assists. 4 contributions on that end. I mean, just a congrats. And she got a call up to the women's national team. So,
hey, man.
I mean, listen, shout out to Kaylee.
Only way is up.
Yo, Kaylee, you ain't playing, girl.
This is it.
You ain't playing. So, shout out to Kaylee Hunter.
Absolutely. Yeah, man.
You know,
Absolutely.
I want to shout out to Nikayla Small. I mean, listen, we had her on the show as well. 6 goals, 6 assists. I mean, just bossing in the middle of the park. I mean, work ethic is crazy. And Esther Okoronkwo, I mean, my goodness. I mean, she did amazing too. 11 goals, 8 assists. So, AFC Toronto and Emma Reagan, you know, the Capitano. Salute. Yo, listen, that leadership, right?
Yeah,
listen, yo, this is what got this team, you know, to win. They won the Canadian Shield. So, I mean, they won the Supporters Shield. What is it? 51 points.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. I mean, just unbelievable.
They started out not too great. Started out shaky.
Yeah.
Started out shaky, but the coach was listening. Like, when these lot click, it's gonna happen.
So said,
and
so done.
I'm gonna say, I knew from time it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because seeing these lot, yeah, man, come on, it's gonna happen, man. But listen, let's jump back to some of these other opening matches. Because listen, as I said, 2025 was a where were you when moment. So we've had April 16th.
Yeah.
We've had April 19th.
Okay.
April 26th.
Let's go.
Halifax. The very first home game. You know what I mean?
Halifax Tides. Give yourself a round of applause.
100%.
Pat on your back.
It wasn't a great result for them. They were playing Calgary. They lost 4-1 to Calgary. But again, Halifax had women's football, women's professional football for the very first time. 26th of April. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, period.
27th of April, the next day, Ottawa versus Toronto. Listen, Ottawa got their very first win on their very first
match. And then you got May 3rd. You got May 3rd.
Yep.
You got Montreal versus Ottawa.
Listen,
all right? Now, Montreal, they know how to show out. I mean, they got a European vibe to them.
Because
So,
Montreal came to Toronto on the 19th.
Yeah.
And got the win, remember?
Yep, I remember.
And big up the CEO there, because she was like, yeah.
She's like, that's how we do. That's how we do. And show said so done. You know what I'm saying? Their first home match, 2-1 over Ottawa. Listen, at the Stade Boreal.
Yes.
So
listen, the Stade Boreal. That's a stadium now. That's the very first
allocated
stadium in Canada. Yeah. Built for women's football.
Tell them. Say that again. Say that again.
It's a Stade Boreal in Laval, Quebec. It's on the outskirts of Montreal.
Qu'est-ce que c'est aujourd'hui?
So listen, we're going up there next season.
We ain't playing next year.
So, Stade Boreal was created specifically for the Montreal Roses team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so this is their, trust me, bro.
No, man, this
is how you grow. This is how you grow. So listen, the government needs to get behind each and every team and each and every expansion team. Diane, I'm calling it from now. Expansion teams.
Yeah, expansion teams. Yes.
Call it from now. Government's behind all of them and say, listen, all of you lot need your own stadiums. Simples. All of you lot need your own stadiums. And that's it.
They just said they're giving you a $5.4 million. I think, you know.
I could spend 5.4 in a weekend.
No. Facts. No, they need more. They need more. And you know what it is? You know what it is, to be fair? They need more sponsors to get on board now.
Absolutely.
You know, shout out to Desjardins and, you know, whoever else was a part of the league.
Toyota was a massive part as well.
But now they need more people. That's right. They need more sponsors to get on board so they can create more capital because 1,000%, I mean, they just completely deserve it, man.
Now, speaking of deserving, the team that deserves the biggest applause for their home opener has to be Calgary. Listen, all the other clubs did an amazing job.
Right.
But at the same time, Calgary got lucky because their home opener happened to be on Mother's Day as well, on Sunday, 11th of May.
Yeah, okay.
So Calgary did was bring out all the mothers of the players and stuff like that.
Right.
They had a special thing because one of the players as well is she's a mum herself, so they had a little spot for her little one in the mate, like.
Yeah,
I'm a mama's boy. I feel zero.
Say less.
I'm a mama's boy. So seeing mums getting all their flowers on Mother's Day in this league, mate. I'm like, yes, I love it. Give me all of it. Like I'm just eating it all in. You know what I mean? It was amazing to see. So Calgary, you guys did amazing on that one. And actually, it's funny because it was when Calgary was over playing Toronto. I was like, yo, so what do you guys have planned for your open
debut?
Yeah. And they wouldn't kind of giving away too many. They weren't giving away too much information. Like, kind of keeping it under wraps.
Right.
I can see why you lot did amazing. A salute on that one. That's a personal salute on that one because bueno, muy bueno.
Muy bueno, my friend. Muy bueno.
Man. So now Vancouver had the opening goal by Quinn.
Yep.
It's just fitting that Vancouver scored the very last goal of the season.
Yeah, Holly.
You know what I'm saying? Hollywood got the match winner. You know?
Yeah.
She actually had 8
what
goals.
A run. Yeah.
8 goals and 5 assists.
Right.
Now, back in the early part of the season, I dropped to... Actually, I think I did it right after the very first match. Because watching Hollywood play on that very first match, mate...
Let me say that.
Mate,
the eye test. You knew already from time. Listen, yo, this girl's a baller.
I was saying that she reminds me... Remember when Melissa Tancredi used to play? Mm-hmm. And she used to like get the ball and just... beat her playing and just dish it off.
Yeah.
Hollywood was like giving that kind of vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Beating that player down the line and then dishing a nice cross. Beating that player down the line, check it, like just...
Wow. Yeah.
On point. Amazing player. Keep your eyes on that one. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Keep your eyes on Hollywood, man. That's the one right there.
You heard it here first. You heard it here
That's
first.
The one right there, man.
Well, listen, this is the Northern Super League, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The Northern Super League here right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Season's done.
Season is
All
over.
right.
The season is over.
I mean, talking about the teams here. I mean, just to kind of go over this really quickly, just so you guys understand. So I already talked about AFC Toronto. I mean, finishing off with 51 points at the top of the league. Congratulations once again. I mean, first time winning the league. Then you have Ottawa. You have the Ottawa Rapids finishing second and 39. So shout out to Ottawa. You know what I'm saying? And you had Vancouver Rise with 39 points. And then you had Montreal Rose with 36 points. And basically, essentially, the 6 teams, 4 teams qualified for the playoffs. And those teams qualified. Then you had Calgary Wild. And, of course, you had Halifax Tide. But, yeah, every single one of these teams right across the nation is the reason why next year is going to be even more brilliant.
Even better. Like, even betterer.
Yeah, betterer, right? I mean, listen, girl power on display, on fleek. We just wanted to just talk about you guys for a quick second.
Absolutely.
Now the season's all wrapped up, we could just reflect. And yeah, man, the energy at the stadiums, we just looking forward to checking out some of the other stadiums.
Yes, absolutely.
Facts. We need to go check out some of the other stadiums.
We're on the road next season. We're on the road next season.
On the road, you know.
Absolutely. We're on the road next season to some of these, some of you lot stadiums, man, because, yeah, you need to come and check it out, like, you know, in person. Check out the vibes, see what I'm saying. We'll let you know when we're on our way because, yeah, it's going to be good times.
Yeah, FootyScoops in the 6. We out. You know, FootyScoops in Calgary. FootyScoops
on the road.
On the road. You understand?
FootyScoops on the road. Now, it's going to be good times, you know what I mean? And speaking of other first, we have to big up. I would be remiss if I didn't. We have to big up the very first sign-in for the very first women's professional league in Canada on the 21st of October 2024 with the big up the General Jay Kovacevic, the very first signing for the league, the very first signing for AFC Toronto.
Magical.
Yes.
Yeah, magical. And again, historic.
Yeah, historic
signing, you're one of one in that area, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You'll always be that. So
100%.
you know, injuries played a part this year, but I mean, you know, this next year, that's a part bigger and better, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bigger and better.
Bigger and better, and we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. But yeah, nobody can take that away from her.
Nobody.
And you know, I know she's looking forward to next year to really sink her teeth into the league, man.
100%.
So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
100%. One of one.
Let's go, man.
You mean?
So man.
Yeah, NSL, everybody, listen. We love you. Let's keep it up. Bigger and better. Government of Canada and Football Canada.
Up it, man. Up it.
Digging them pockets.
Up it.
Digging them pockets.
Sponsors.
Up them money.
You know what to do.
I want to see this league continue to grow. I want to see this league continue to grow. I want to see expansion teams. I want to see, mate, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time.
Again, God, the pipeline is setting up again for the next generation.
100
the
Canadian
pipeline
players.
is unbelievable, man. That's it.
100 Canadian players
in the first goal. So. Yeah,
growth.
And of course,
to see that.
And of course, the growth is also going to obviously attract more players abroad as well. Now that they're seeing something that's really bubbling here, we cooking over here, man. Y'all need to get over here. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
That's why I got to big up the ladies who took on the mantle, picked up the mantle to say yes, we're going to start this league off. All those players.
Man. No.
Salute you lot, man. Real chat.
Salute
you lot. Because you lot picked up the mantle and said, yeah, we're going to make this happen. It's going to make this work. It's going to happen. And that's it.
That's it, man.
Mate. Listen.
Facts.
What more can we say?
That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
NSL, we love you lot. See you lot all over next year. This has been FootyScoops in the 6. Giving NSL love.
Zoom.
I am Matheson. Boss.
Six.